A heavy blow at the Shanghai International Circuit. Ferrari's disqualification drama. On March 23, 2025, the atmosphere at the Shanghai International Circuit was electric as fans eagerly awaited the start of the Chinese Grand Prix. Ferrari had entered the race with high hopes, buoyed by a strong performance in the previous rounds of the championship. The prancing horse was determined to take the fight to their rivals, and with Charles Leclerc and Lewis Hamilton at the helm, the team was confident of a podium finish. As the race unfolded, both drivers demonstrated remarkable skill and tenacity, battling fiercely with their competitors. The crowd erupted with cheers as Leclerc executed daring overtakes, while Hamilton, with his characteristic finesse, defended his position vigorously. In the heat of the competition, both drivers seemed destined for success, but fate had other plans. The race concluded with adrenaline still coursing through the veins of fans and drivers alike. However, the post-race inspection revealed the stewards announced that Leclerc's car was found to be underweight by a mere 1 kg, a violation of the stringent technical regulations set forth by the FIA. Meanwhile, Hamilton's car was flagged for excessive wear on the skid block, another breach of the regulations that defined the parameters of race car performance. The disqualification of both drivers sent shockwaves through the paddock, effectively nullifying their achievements on the track. The uproar was palpable as the news broke, with teams, drivers, and fans grappling with the implications of the stewards' decisions. Ferrari, who had so diligently worked to build a competitive car for the season, now faced the bitter fallout of a major setback. The underweight incident raised questions about their engineering processes, while Hamilton's skid block issue reignited debates about compliance with safety regulations, underscoring the relentless scrutiny faced by teams in modern Formula One racing. In the aftermath of the race, Ferrari team principal Frédéric Vasseur expressed his disappointment, stating, "We take full responsibility for the car's compliance and will conduct a thorough investigation into how this oversight occurred. We strive for excellence in every aspect of our performance, and this setback serves as a stark reminder of the high standards required in this sport." Hamilton, too, voiced his frustration at the situation, emphasizing that technical regulations exist to ensure fairness and safety among competitors. "It's never an easy pill to swallow when you're disqualified," he said. "As drivers, we push the limits, but we must also adhere to the rules that keep us safe and maintain the integrity of the sport. I look forward to the next races and focusing on what we can control." The disqualification significantly impacted Ferrari's standings in the Constructors' Championship. Before the decision, Charles Leclerc finished 5th and earned 10 points, while Lewis Hamilton secured 6th place with 8 points. However, once disqualified, Ferrari's total dropped to only 5 points, 4 from Leclerc and 1 from Hamilton, after the Australian Grand Prix. Had the disqualification not occurred, Ferrari would have accrued a total of 23 points from this race alone, a difference of 18 points that could have greatly enhanced their position in the championship. This stark contrast underscores the implications of regulatory decisions and their potential effects on team performances and rival standings in the competitive racing environment. Understanding these nuances is vital for analyzing team dynamics and strategic planning moving forward in the season. The Formula One community's reaction to Ferrari's disqualification has been intense and varied. Discussions have centered on how a prestigious team like Ferrari could experience such significant errors, raising questions about their operational processes. Many fans and analysts have expressed concern about the implications for the team's future performance in the championship. Ferrari's acknowledgement of genuine errors has sparked dialogues about accountability and the need for rigorous checks within high-performing teams. This situation has also fueled debates on the fairness of penalties in the sport, with some arguing that strict adherence to regulations is crucial for maintaining integrity, while others suggest that context should be considered. Technical precision is paramount in F1, and this incident has underscored the constant pressure teams face to innovate while complying with strict regulations. As discussions continue, it remains apparent that learning from mistakes is essential for Ferrari's future success and for improving overall standards in the sport. The Chinese GP has become a pivotal moment in F1 history, as both Ferrari drivers, Leclerc and Hamilton, faced disqualification under dramatic circumstances. The race at the Shanghai circuit, known for its intricate layout, ended with controversies that sent shockwaves through the paddock. During post-race scrutineering, FIA's stewards found significant violations on both cars. Leclerc's vehicle was deemed under the minimum weight limit, a critical regulation that impacted his performance, especially after a collision with Hamilton on the first lap necessitated a replacement front wing. This incident highlighted the mechanical vulnerabilities teams face during intense racing conditions. On the other hand, Hamilton encountered issues with his car's rear skid block, which was measured at 0.5 mm below the mandated 9 mm thickness. This excessive wear raised questions about compliance and vehicle maintenance, showing that even seasoned competitors can fall prey to technical discrepancies. The consequences were monumental. Both Ferrari and Hamilton faced disqualification, marking a historic first for Ferrari, a double disqualification in their 75-year F1 legacy. This unprecedented event has ignited debates regarding technical regulations' strictness, team accountability, and the pressures of elite motorsport. As the season progresses, the fallout from this race will likely influence team strategies and regulatory discussions, emphasizing the critical balance between performance and compliance. The F1 community now awaits how Ferrari and Hamilton will bounce back from this significant setback. The Chinese Grand Prix highlighted critical enforcement of the 2023 FIA technical regulations regarding car weight and skid wear, integral to ensuring fair competition and safety in F1. The heavy penalties faced by Ferrari's Leclerc and Hamilton are a stark reminder that adherence to these rules remains paramount. Both drivers' disqualifications echoed events from the 2023 USGP, where similar issues concerning skid wear led to the exclusion of both Hamilton from Mercedes and Leclerc from Ferrari. This recurring challenge underscores the technical precision required in modern F1 racing, pushing teams to fine-tune not only performance, but also compliance with increasingly stringent regulations. The incident illustrates how tight the margins are in professional motorsport, where technical failures can lead to significant consequences. For Ferrari, a team with a storied history in F1, this double disqualification marks a unique point in their legacy, compelling them to reassess strategies for balancing speed and regulatory standards. As the FIA continues to uphold its regulations, teams are left with the arduous task of ensuring their vehicles can withstand the scrutiny of post-race checks. The repeated experiences of drivers like Hamilton and Leclerc may serve as a cautionary tale for the remainder of the 2025 season, as teams strive for innovation without compromising compliance. The implications of these rulings will resonate throughout the paddock and may drive discussions about regulatory reform in future seasons.
Alpine's Pierre Gasly faced disqualification for breaching skidwear regulations, emphasizing the team's struggles in adhering to FIA technical rules. This incident leaves Alpine as the only team yet to secure points in the 2025 season, putting added pressure on the Enstone outfit to resolve ongoing performance issues. Gasly's disqualification reflects broader challenges in the competitive landscape of Formula One, where technical compliance is as critical as speed. The team needs to closely analyze their car's setups and ensure they meet stringent requirements to regain competitiveness. As the season progresses, this situation highlights the urgency for Alpine to enhance their approach in both car performance and regulatory adherence. The team's current standing amplifies the need for strategic adjustments to climb back into the points and improve their season prospects. The double disqualification of Ferrari drivers reshuffles the standings in a significant way. Esteban Ocon, Kimi Antonelli, Alex Albon, and Ollie Bearman move up to 7th through 10th, respectively. This adjustment allows Lance Stroll and Carlos Sainz to also secure points by entering the top 10, following Pierre Gasly's disqualification from P11. This situation not only affects the scoring, but also reshapes the championship dynamics, as more drivers capitalize on the misfortunes of their competitors. With the competitive nature of the season, each point becomes crucial for improving standings and strategies moving forward. Teams will need to reassess their performance following these developments, focusing on maintaining consistency and compliance with regulations to avoid similar outcomes. The momentum from this race could be pivotal for the drivers now in the points, giving them a boost as they aim for future races. As the dust settled, the implications of this duo disqualification rippled through the teams and fans alike. In the world of Formula One, where every millisecond counts, the balance between performance and compliance became the focal point of discussions. While the 2025 Chinese Grand Prix ended in a bitter disappointment for Ferrari and Hamilton, it underscored the relentless nature of competition in Formula One, a realm where every detail, no matter how minute, can make the difference between glory and despair. Looking ahead, the narrative of the season continued to unfold as teams prepared for the next challenge. For Ferrari, the road to recovery involved not only rectifying the technical misstep, but also rebuilding their confidence in the face of adversity. The Shanghai debacle would be a defining moment in their campaign, one that could either rally the team to greater heights or linger as a painful reminder of a missed opportunity. As fans around the world turned their sights towards the upcoming races, the Chinese Grand Prix would be remembered not merely for the glory on the track, but for the lessons learned in the harsh glare of scrutiny, an intrinsic part of the legacy of Formula One.